my god! I can't believe this is happening! Hey! Marcus? Are you there? You need to listen up right now. There might be a chance that I'm pregnant!
Whoa, wait a minute, what did you just say? You? Pregnant? Really? Is this actually happening? Are you absolutely sure that you're pregnant, Lola?
Well, I haven't been feeling well recently, so I thought it would be best to go to the doctors immediately. They told me to take the test, and it looks like I'm about 3 months pregnant. I was in shock, actually.
Is that so? Wow, this is crazy! You wouldn't believe how happy I am right now, Lola. This is amazing! I'm gonna be a dad, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are, but I have a question to ask of you, though. Are you actually prepared to become a parent, Marcus? By the way, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, I see what you mean. I'm also surprised by this sudden news, and I might not have any real sense of it yet, but I'll do my best as a father.
That's good to hear. I'm going to take good care of my body from now on so that I can have a safe delivery, too.
Yes, that's a very good idea, Lola. For you, that's your top priority, and I wouldn't want to do anything to hinder that at all.
Yeah, I'm glad that you can agree with me, and I'm sure that we'll be able to continue agreeing with each other. Also, I better tell you now, I quit my job.
Wait a minute, just hold on. What did you just say? Did you just say what I think you said, Lola? Did you seriously just quit your job, huh?
Well, I went back to the office just now, and I knew it was something I wanted to get over with quickly, so I submitted my resignation. I won't be going in from tomorrow. I think the best thing to do right now is for me to rest at home and let all of this sink in, you know?
But are you sure quitting so suddenly is a good idea? Is your workplace okay with that?
Ugh, you're overthinking a little bit there, Marcus. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't get along with the people at work anyway. I bet they're actually relieved I'm gone. My boss's face when I said that I was quitting my job was absolutely hilarious, though. He was like, "Oh my god, this has come out of nowhere, I'll be in trouble!" And he tried to stop me.
Well, yeah, I can see why he said something like that to you. If it were a few days ago, I could have prepared myself a bit more. But being told that you're not going to work tomorrow is a bit,
Oh, come on, Marcus, really now? You realize that I have the right to quit, yeah? Don't I? You've got no reason to complain to me about my decision.
Yes, I completely understand what you're saying, Lola. It's just a bit of a shock, that's all. Okay, so you're just going to quit your job then?
Huh? Has that not been what I've been talking to you about, Marcus? What else do you want to know? Do you have something else to complain about?
No, not really. It's just, it really is all so sudden, and I thought that this would be something that we'd talk about together. I'm a little worried since our income will decrease.
But you know how to solve that, yeah? You can just work more to make up for it, right? My salary wasn't much to begin with anyway. Besides, since I'm pregnant, sooner or later I wouldn't be able to work anyway. You do understand that, right? I wouldn't be able to move around as much like I can now.
Yes, I get that, but I just thought that it would have been better if we had talked about this first when you were going to tell me that you were pregnant.
Or are you saying you want a pregnant woman like me to keep working? Do you not care about what happens to the baby in my belly, Marcus?
Wait, what? Of course not! Your health and the baby are the most important things to me, Lola. Please don't think that way.
Well then, don't complain about what I do. You know, it's when a child's born that a husband's true worth is tested. Please work even harder for me and our child from now on.
But don't you realize that we need to work together on this? We need to get the house ready, too. What kind of baby supplies should we buy?
Well, that's going to be my job from now on. I've got plenty of time on my hands now that I've quit my job and things like that.
Okay, I understand, but you really do need to consult with me if you're going to be making any big purchases so that I can keep track of it. I get concerned as you always seem to decide things on your own without telling me, okay? It bothers me when you tell me things after you've already bought them.
Because even if I were to listen to your opinion on everything, the conversation goes nowhere and we're left undecided. It's just faster for me to do things.
But don't you get it? Now that we don't have you working, it'll be the money I earn going towards everything. We're buying with our joint money, you know? Like the other day, it was the same when we bought the new car. You only told me you were buying it after you had already decided on the car. I was in shock, to be honest.
Oh, come on. I think we all know, Marcus, that my taste in cars is way better than yours. To be frank, the previous car we had was ugly. I didn't want to drive around in a car like that.
But when we bought it together, we both liked it, right? Besides, it was a car that my late father bought for me, so it was important to me in my own way. It was a car he bought for me as a graduation gift, so even though it was old, it could still run just fine.
Okay, but now that I'm pregnant, Marcus, I think it was a good idea that we get rid of that car. It was going to be of no use to me. The current car is definitely more convenient with a child, right? My choices are never wrong, you know. You just need to follow whatever I tell you, Marcus.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever you say, Lola, I just really loved that car. Just please don't make any rash decisions without consulting me.
So, Marcus, since I've now entered the stable period in my pregnancy, I told my family back home about it all and how we're having a child together.
Oh, really? They know already? How did it go? What kind of reactions did they have?
I think they were happy to hear our good news. They said they want to see their grandchild's face really soon. If they were going to be this happy, I would have told them sooner.
But there's one thing that I don't quite understand, Lola. Don't you think it's a little bit odd that you're reaching out to your family? Why are you contacting them?
Yes, I know what you're getting at. We've been estranged from them up until this point. It's not that we don't get along, but we don't really communicate much. My family is quite cold when it comes to talking about anything happy, to be honest. My parents are remarried, and my father and I aren't even blood related.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I can understand why you're not sure whether to say anything or not. If my parents remarried, I probably wouldn't have been involved either.
Right? But with a grandchild being born and everything like that, our relationship with my parents might change. We've been distant until now, but it seems like we'll have more contact through the child.
That's good, though, don't you think? It seems like you'll be able to get along with your mother and the others from now on. Once the baby's born, let's take the child to visit them.
But there's just one thing that I'm a bit unsure about, Marcus. Will their house still be there when the baby is born, though?
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about, Lola. What do you mean by that?
The house my parents live in now is where I was born and raised, but it's gotten so old that they might have to rebuild it. If that happens, they'll have to move out.
Really? Are you sure about that? Is it really that old that it'll be torn down and rebuilt? I don't see that happening, though.
When it rained heavily last week, it was leaking and the house turned into a whole mess. Some of the furniture got ruined, so it seems like moving the stuff out is going to be difficult. So I think that you should go over there and help them out. I already promised my mother that I'd lend her my husband for however long she needs him.
Wait a minute, what? You never told me about any of that last week, though. Are you saying that I'm going over there alone to help them out?
Well, yeah, duh. I can't go over there and help. I'm pregnant, remember? There's no way I can go, is there? It takes over 4 hours to drive to my family's house. What if I get sick on the way?
But will I be okay going there alone, though? I don't think your mother really likes me at all, Lola.
Really? Since when hasn't she liked you, Marcus? That's not actually true, is it?
Did you forget when she made that snide remark about my face looking all sullen during our marriage greetings with her? I'm still kinda traumatized by that.
But I really don't think she meant anything by that, though. That was her way of joking, wasn't it? Your face was just so plain, so she was just teasing you, dear.
But it's quite far to go, and can I really do the heavy lifting? My back's been hurting me a lot lately.
Huh? What on earth are you even talking about? Since when did you become such an old man, Marcus? Are you saying you don't want to go?
Look, I haven't been feeling that well lately either. You'd understand if you just thought about it for a little bit. I've been working from morning till night. And then after my paid job, when I come home, I do all the housework as well. I think I've only gotten about 3 hours sleep each night, so I can't recover from my fatigue. My whole body is screaming.
Oh, come on, Marcus. You're exaggerating so much right now. It's not even funny. You're getting enough sleep and you're not in pain. You can at least go help a little, can't you?
Please don't be like that and dismiss my feelings. That's not fair at all. I wish you'd do some of the housework here too, Lola. It would help me a lot.
But don't you get it? I'm pregnant and I need to not do as much anymore so that I can look after the baby. I can't do housework or work. Pregnant women need to rest. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, but also moving about won't do the baby any harm. You can do housework, can't you? It's not a problem to just vacuum a little, at least fold the laundry.
Wow, how dare you talk to me in this way? You're terrible for trying to make your pregnant wife work. I'm not a slave for you to push around.
I didn't say anything like that to you, Lola. I'm just asking for a little bit of help here. All I want is a little bit of help from you.
You're such a pathetic excuse for a man. Besides, your wife's family is in a bit of trouble and you're hesitating to help them? You're such a useless husband.
Jeez, there's no need for you to talk to me like that, Lola. If you're gonna be this way, all right, I'll go. I really don't appreciate you talking to me like this.
You should have just said that from the beginning. It annoys me so much when you complain about things that I've decided for us, so just stop it.
Okay, what on earth is going on here, Lola? A huge pile of cardboard boxes arrived at the house. What is all this? Baby supplies?
If you really must know, Marcus, it's actually my mother's things in those boxes. It's her luggage.
Okay, but I don't understand. Why are her belongings here in the first place, Lola?
Are you seriously asking me that question right now? I invited my parents to come and live with us. They'll be officially moving in tomorrow.
What the heck? When were you gonna tell me this exactly? This is a pretty quick decision you're making. It's also sudden.
Hey, I'm just trying to do something nice here. I wanted to free them from that dilapidated house quickly. It'll be more reassuring after I give birth, right? You have your job and then the housework to do, so I'll have my mother help with the childcare and things of that nature.
Wait a minute, your parents are coming here? Seriously? They're gonna be living in our house? Lucky me, I guess. I'm out of here. Enjoy yourselves.
Whoa, just hold on a minute there, Marcus. Wait, what do you mean by that? Are you leaving or something?
The house'll be too small with me here, won't it? You three can spend time together as a family. Won't that just be swell?
But I don't understand what you're saying. Marcus, are you being serious right now? What about the housework?
Well, now that your mother is moving into the house, she can do all the housework from now on, right? Won't she be able to help out?
But I don't get what's going on. Where are you going? Both of your parents have passed away and you don't have a family home to go to anymore.
Actually, I bought a used condo recently. I've always thought about escaping to it someday.
Huh? How on earth did you manage to buy something like that without me knowing? When did you get the money for that?
If you must know, it's in my father's inheritance. The renovations are all finished just in time for me to move in. Such perfect timing.
What on earth are you saying? You're doing something so selfish without even telling me about it. I don't remember ever allowing that.
You're the one who's been doing whatever she wants all this time, aren't you? I'm gonna do what I want too. It's not like you need me anyway, is it? You'll have more hands on deck than before, and you can even use your parents' pension funds. You'll have no issues, Lola.
You can leave if you really want to, Marcus, but make sure that you're still paying for the living expenses here. That's what you're meant to be here for. We'll be at the house soon, Lola. Thanks for driving the entire way. It's such a long drive. Please help out when we arrive at the house. I'm tired from driving and just want to rest today. Wait, so you've been driving this entire time? Are you kidding me right now with this? I can't let your father drive right now, can I? And probably can't unpack either. It's a big help having you here. Thanks for letting us live with you. Please take care of your father from now on. Whoa, wait a minute. Take care of Dad? What do you mean? If anything, we'd like to ask you for help with childcare. Huh? What are you talking about? Didn't you agree to let us live here so you could help care for Dad because he's gotten a bit senile? What? That's not true at all. I didn't hear anything about that at all. What on earth are you even talking about, Mom? You didn't know? I thought that Marcus told you about your dad and you agreed to live together. I wasn't told anything about that. By the way, did my husband know about the senility? Did he know how Dad was? Well, he came to our house the other day, didn't he? He saw your father's condition then, so he must know he's senile. Are you seriously kidding me right now? Is Dad really that senile that he can hardly do anything on his own? It's still in the early stages, but he sometimes wanders at night and brings home things from stores. He's even gotten into trouble with the police because of it. It feels like his senility has progressed rapidly recently. Oh my god, I had absolutely no idea about this at all, Mom! Then you don't have any time to help with childcare! I thought that Marcus was going to do everything around the house anyways. Isn't that the case, Lola? Not at all! He ran away from home, so there's literally no one to do the housework. This can't seriously be happening right now. Oh my god, what? Are you kidding me? He ran off. Oh, what are we going to do? I'm sorry, Mom, but I just don't have the time or even the energy to take care of myself, you, and Dad. I can't help with caregiving. Can you go back to the family home? No, we can't go back there. The company has taken over and they're planning to demolish it next week. We can't return to our home. You're kidding me! How is all of that happening so quickly? What are we supposed to do, Mom? What on earth have you done here, Marcus? How could you do something like this to me and just not say anything? You knew about Dad's condition and kept quiet?
Look, it's your own fault for deciding to live together without properly exchanging information, Lola. I'm just doing what you did to me.
But how could you do something like that? We only just started contacting each other recently.
When I went to your parents' house before, I thought to myself, at this rate, I'm gonna end up helping with their care. I'm already struggling with just our house. I don't have time to commute to my wife's parents' house. So when I heard that you were all moving in together, I thought, lucky me. I can now escape and not have to deal with that anymore.
Are you kidding me right now, Marcus? I'm pregnant with your baby. Don't add to my burden, for goodness sake.
I wanted to see that reaction from you. You've been doing whatever you want all this time. Now you can finally experience what it's like to be at the mercy of someone else.
Come back here this instant! You can do the housework for me. I'm pregnant and need to look after this baby.
Well, that's not gonna happen, as I'm planning on divorcing you as things stand.
What are you talking about? You can't do that to me. What about the baby? How am I supposed to deal with a child on my own if you leave?
I'll take the child then. I'll be able to look after it if you aren't going to.
Don't be so ridiculous. You abandoned your responsibilities and ran away by yourself. You have no right to take the child.
Do you think you have rights, though, Lola? You quit your job even though you could still work, and you pushed all the housework onto me. Because of you, I'm currently sick and in the hospital.
Huh? The reason you haven't been feeling well lately wasn't the common cold?
It's an illness from stress and overwork, Lola. Do you think it's a joke that when a wife gets pregnant, the husband has to work so hard he breaks down?
I'm so sorry, Marcus. You didn't tell me how much pain you were in. I didn't know that you were suffering that much.
It's too late to apologize now. I'm not going back to that house. I'm tired of being at your mercy.
Okay, I understand. I get it. I'll never decide anything on my own again. From now on, I'll always consult with you about every decision we need to make.
Well, it's only natural for a married couple to discuss things and decide together what to do, isn't it?
Don't you dare get so arrogant just because things like that haven't happened, all right? Besides, the house you bought is shared marital property, isn't it? If we divorce, you have to divide the assets properly.
I told you it was my parents' inheritance, didn't I? Things bought with parental inheritance aren't shared property. Also, regarding asset division, I have no intention of calmly handing over assets. I'll use the fact that you overworked me and broke my body as a reason to reduce what you receive in asset division.
But that's not fair at all! If you do that, I won't be able to live. That's unfair! You're just trying to make me give birth to the child and then take it away!
That's why I'll take the child! You also have your parents to care for, and you probably don't have financial means anyway. If you can make the child happy, you can take it. But there's no way you can make the child happy. There's no way someone as selfish as you can raise a child properly. You've called me pathetic and everything else. I'm not gonna let you take over easily.
You don't have to go that far! Why is this happening? I just wanted to live with my family and build a happy home!
They both hired lawyers and discussed things at length. Lola didn't have the capacity to raise the child, and once the baby was born, Marcus gained custody. Lola started working shortly after the birth and is apparently helping with her father's care. His condition is getting worse, and he can't be left alone. Lola has aged considerably in a short amount of time. Raising the child is tough, but it's better than when everything was pushed onto Marcus by his wife. She ignored his wishes, and so things had to end in this way. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.